Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Kind of a cool pattern. I don't know. I'm going to make it this time without the interactive fill tool. So I'm going to go with this right here. But how I made it, this is a group of, well, let me just use so the graph paper tool that's underneath your polygon tool, you'll set it on 5x5, holding down the control button. It doesn't matter how big you make it. I'm going to kind of copy this because it's going to, when you do what we're going to do, it really works out well. I'm going to take a 2-point line and I'm going to go from that one to that one. And then the same thing here from there to there. And that's really it. And then I'm going to use 3 different colors. I'm going to use this blue. So I'm going to do this. Well, first of all, let's back up here. This is what I want to do. I want to group this together. So I can move it out of the way in a second. And you'll see why in just a second. That'll really help you. And because that's a group, now we can take these and weld this, and it'll get rid of those lines. Now I'm going to do another color on the top part of that. And you could actually rotate this and make it work. But because that's a group, we can just take this and weld it. Now we're going to take a third color. I don't know. I'm not very color smart. And we're not going to use red. Let's use green. It might not be the best choice. There we go. And now, because those other two, everything's welded together in group, I can go right here and weld that. It got rid of all the lines. So now I can move this out of the way and I got that shape. Control G to group it. Now I'm going to make it like 2 inches. And I'm going to make this pattern. And I guess there's 2 ways you could do it. We could change our nudge factor to 2 inches, but this isn't how you'd want to do it because now your blues and your reds are separated. But if you'll take it and Control D and get your 2-sided arrow and mirror it, Control D and mirror that. And what's nice about it, because you can keep grabbing the whole thing and just keep repeating it. So now our blues are all, I don't think we need to do any more. Now I'm going to go ahead and Control G and Control D, and now I'm going to move it down. Grab everything, Control D, move it down. And see, I'm grabbing the whole thing in Control D, so I'm doubling my action every time I do that. Let's Control G to group it. We don't really have to, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And it's really going to show out when we put a black box around it. Let's zoom in here a little bit and put a black, one thing pretty cool to do is have it selected, hold down the shift key and double click your rectangle. It'll put a rectangle around it, fill it in with black, go up to object order, back a page. And you can just see the pattern. Now I do have some lines that we could fix, but just for an example, you'd have to take it all and kind of weld it all together individually. More that I think about it, I do like the interactive fill tool that I did. Let's just do one real quick. It doesn't take any time. Tell you, here's a pretty good trick. I'm going to hit the plus key and I'm going to mirror this thing, and look at the shapes you're forming. I'm going to just move this out of the way. And instead of redoing the whole thing, I'm going to go up to object, group. Well, it's just it was hitting just the rectangle. So I'm going to get this and ungroup it and see if I can't get the original, go up to object, group, and ungroup. Hopefully I can get just my original. There we go. I might have, and see, because I made that copy, I can erase all this. And it's gonna change it up quite a bit. And I'm actually this is a group. So now I'm going to use the interactive fill tool and swipe up. But I'm going to, and it doesn't really matter what color you use because you can do this. We want to make a yellow kind of inside. Well, I picked green. I want yellow. I want yellow. And maybe let's put the blue on this end. Maybe go all the way to the tip. And then we'll put another blue like right there. And then kind of move that yellow. See, it's going to give it a little bit of color there. And I'm going to put another red like right here. It's kind of cool where it's making an orange. Now let's do this. Control D to make a duplicate and just mirror that over. Control D and mirror that over. Control D and mirror that over. So I'm just using the two-sided arrow and holding down the control button. Now let's move out of the more in the middle. Control D. Move that down. See, so now we made those blue items. Now we'll make some red ones. They join all together. One more time, Control D, two-sided arrow, and you've got it. Select it all, hold down the Shift key, double-click the rectangular tool, turn it black, object, order, back a page. I like it. It is really unique. I actually like my purple one better, but and that's cool too. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea, and thank you for watching.